Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. This is something probably that they are not telling you. Perhaps they're shy, perhaps they just don't want to tell you, they can't tell you. So I'll just be looking into those feelings and emotions. Now, this is a general love reading, so not everybody will have the same storyline. It's not going to resonate with everyone out there, so just keep that in mind. It is a general reading. So the pieces of this reading that do resonate with you, you can definitely apply that to yourself. If a certain part of this reading does not resonate with you, then definitely that is meant for somebody else. Right now, Virgo, this person is going through a lot. I could see that here. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Oh, the energy is so bad. Holy smokes. Wow. Some of you might be mirroring this person unknowingly. You might actually feel that some of this energy is yours. However, I am looking into the other person. This person is somebody either you've had a relationship with, situationship. Oh my God, this was heartbreaking, guys. Holy smokes, this is really bad. These cards are very deep, very dark, very hurtful. And it's something that they have done to you, but it could also be something that you feel that came from your side as well. Holy Hannah, people. Virgo. What happened? You guys have been hurt. I mean, deeply. And of course, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but these cards, you know, they're really very deep meaning for several of these cards. So we have here cycles, followed by illness and wellness, grief, illusion, wisdom, betrayal, nourishment, hearth and home, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, justice. All right. I'm going to express to you, Virgo, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Virgo, I cannot express to you how it is that I feel. My mind is a blank. The hurt and the pain and the suffering that I've caused you and myself, I obsess over it day and night, day and night. I can't stop thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about what I did, why I did it, how I did it, why I did it to you. It's something that I repeat in my mind constantly. I didn't want to do things in this manner. I've behaved in a way that was very different from who I am, what I really do. I try my best, but there are things that are weighing me down. People that weigh me down. I try to reach above the surface of this water, but there are barriers, there are restrictions, there are restraints that are pulling me below the surface of this water. I can't achieve what it is that I want. I can't get to that destination. I can't be with that person that I want. And this now depresses me. My heart hurts. I grieve for you. I have lost the sunshine that was in my life once. And I know that that radiant sun used to shine so bright, with happiness, with joy, with hope. And I broke that. I fear that you are starting to fade from my life. There is so much sadness and melancholy that exists inside of me right now. I do feel guilty and remorse and regret for the things that I have said and done, and for the things that I never said that I should have, the things that I never did that I should have done. I grieve as though I have lost you forever. And I feel that I have. It's hard for me to break away from the things that bind me. And even though I feel hurt on the inside and I am suffering in my own way, I hide this from you. I dare not tell you. I dare not show that side of me that is so weak. There are things that I have inside of my heart, inside of my mind. It's all an illusion. Everything is an illusion. I may behave in one way and pretend like I don't care, but I do. I simply act differently on the outside. On the inside, I am someone different. I have now learned from my mistakes. I have gained wisdom. I'm not the same person that you knew back then. I have changed quite a bit, because I've realized that when I became wiser, I realized that what I'd done to you, the betrayal that I had caused, it really broke you, but it also broke me. I realized that betraying somebody is just not right. I see now what I did. I understand what I did. I don't know if it's too late, but at least I understand. And I also know that I will never betray again. I've learned from my lesson, because I too am hurting. I too am drowning. And that is why I'm hiding. I see you now as somebody who is an individual that really can emotionally, spiritually, and physically fulfill me. I feel the sense of fulfillment. You provide me with this nourishment. Things that I feel now that I didn't feel before. I feel amazing. Just knowing that you exist out there in the world. But I didn't appreciate you back then. Now I feel that you are my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where home is. You make me feel loved. You make me feel safe. And no matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter how I act, you have always been that person who has taken me back in their heart. You've always treated me like family. Then how the hell did I break your heart? Why would I have done that to you? Out of all the people in the world, why you? the one person that gave me so much love. Because I'm wise. Because I'm wiser now. I want to make things right. Before, there was a lack of balance. There was an imbalance in this connection. Things were not right. Things were out of balance. And so, I want to make things right now. I just kept taking and you just kept giving. And I realized that that was unfair. It was unjust. And so now I want to make things right. It's important for me to make things right. Because if there is an imbalance that exists, I'll still feel as though I'm betraying you. Oh, Virgo. Wow. This person does feel regret. They are trying to mature. They're trying to be a better person. For some of you, you've had enough. For some of you, you've really had enough. For others of you, you're still trying to heal. You guys have to heal. This situation is huge. For some of you, take your time and go through that grieving process. Get to the part where you're healing, and then you'll become wiser. Do not rush into anything right now with anybody. Just don't rush. Just take your time. Focus on yourself. This might just be a message for a few of you, but I do see a lot of suffering and pain here, and it's mutual now, because their actions have, it's been a reaction to you. You're reacting to their actions. This is both of you now feeling like this. Wow. That was, and that is, a very heavy reading. So, let's have a look at why this happened in the first place. So, this is something that they are not telling you that may be causing a problem. You have fertility. Then you have 9 of Cups. Let's have a look at fertility. All right. So we do have, with this person, one of the issues was the feeling of deprivation or sterility. They felt a lack of material resources, a lack of abundance. And there were limitations that were overwhelming them. There could have been issues with children or some type of family dynamic situation. So I know there's many of you out there. This person might have had an issue with either having children or not wanting children, not wanting to take the responsibility of children, or maybe they had too much responsibility and they just couldn't be with you. And it doesn't have to be children. It could be somebody who's dependent on them. It could be that they were dependent perhaps on their parents right now. Literally, doesn't matter what age. Because they lost their job, so they need to be dependent on somebody. But there was some type of blockage here. And the blockage was because of some type of dependency. They do want to be with you. They wanted to be with you. However, there were some type of barriers. Here we also have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups does talk about complacency. Here, complacency. Here it talks about taking a relationship for granted. Ooh, so they took you for granted Virgo. That's why you feel betrayed. They took you for granted. They overindulged. Oh, so some of you do feel as if this person manipulated you, either financially or sexually. They manipulated you. They overindulged. They just kept taking, which is exactly why this person, remember, wants to balance things out now, because they knew how shitty they were. They kept taking. Here there was an inability to receive pleasure. And there was a sense of dissatisfaction in their heart. Why? Because they were empty. They did not have emotions while they were being with you. This is why they did have that feeling of dissatisfaction. They were not satisfied. If they had emotional contentment, they would have been emotionally satisfied. But they were only physically satisfied with you at the time. Now, of course, like we saw, this person's getting more wise, right? So that's good. This person's wisdom is increasing. So they could have been somebody who was either just a player, or somebody who just didn't want to look at the picture in that way. It could also be somebody who just was inexperienced and literally immature. All right, let's have a look here. I have the Beginner's Tarot deck. Eight of Cups. What does this person want to do? They do want to get into hermit mode. They just want to walk away and move on from the way the situation is. But what do they want to move on to? It's typical that people want better days ahead. They want better days ahead. So this person does want to move on from the situation, from what it is right now. Wow. And what are they hoping for? They are hoping for the Wheel of Fortune. This is them hoping and wishing that fate and destiny will somehow bring the both of you together once again. They are hoping for this. These, of course, these cards, when I pull them out, this is any actions, any intentions, or any plans that this person has towards you. You also have here, with the Wheel of Fortune, I call this card, well, I don't call it, but I like saying, someday, some way, we will meet again. That's what this feeling, that's what this person is feeling on the inside. And why are they feeling this? Because they have discovered that they have unconditional love for you, Queen of Cups. They also feel that you are that type of person that can provide them with that type of love, unconditional love. Love that's just pure, straight from the heart. We also have here the Nine of Wands. They are having difficulties breaking down some boundaries, some barriers. There's a little bit of defensiveness here as well, but also putting up some healthy boundaries. Mostly I'm sensing right now that there's a lot of blockages and there's a lot of issues that are causing problems in this person's life. For that reason, they feel that it's necessary that they like get rid of those blockages, and then they can approach you. One of the main issues right now, why they're hesitating, is because you have here the Five of Pentacles. Some of you might not be communicating with this person, and that's really intimidating them. That's really intimidating them, yeah. That's really making them feel intimidated. That's what I meant to say. They feel they've been left out in the cold. They feel that they have been rejected, that you no longer love them, you no longer think about them. They really do feel as if you don't give a crap about them anymore. And some of you might not, because of what they put you through. You had the Betrayal card. You had some really dark cards, guys. So this person knows that what they've done was really, really bad. And for that reason, part of them thinks that, you know what, I deserve this. But deep, deep down, they want things to get better. They want to be with you. Do I see this person, Virgo, taking any action? Not right now. The reason why is because emotionally and mentally, they are not there yet. They are still trying to fix and heal from the situation that they've created. They don't feel good. If someone feels good, if they can love themselves, then yes, they can love you. But if they're not feeling good about their own situation, it'll be very difficult for them to feel confident and move on with you. So is this person going to take any action? I don't see that yet. But do they have good intentions? Do they have hope? Oh, yes, they do. This is a beautiful card, the Wheel of Fortune. They feel that the universe is on their side, and someday they will be able to have you in their life and give you unconditional love, abundance. It's very beautiful. It's very nice, but it's very complicated because this person themselves, they've done so much negative things in this connection. For that reason, it's just, oh my goodness, they just find it very difficult connecting with you right now. All right, I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Let's have a look. I have here, let's see. Ooh, recovery. Of course. These messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Recovery, guys. Recovery. This is a huge card. If this is the first card and the first card's the strongest, this usually indicates to me that the angels, you can't see them, you can't sense them or feel them. The majority of us can't. But they know that you have been suffering emotionally, spiritually, mentally, maybe even physically, right? You've been suffering and you've been trying to recover from this particular connection because for some of you, it has been very draining. They are saying that there will be recovery. They do want you to take action. That also talks about taking action, you know, being that person that can perhaps initiate something. They are saying don't stop giving and receiving love. So be very positive when it comes to love. They're also telling you here to let go. Now, I know that's hard for some of you. However, letting go is also a strategy that the angels always have, because when you let go, the person will miss your presence and they will want you back. Eventually, they reach out to you. After you let go, there will be big, happy changes. So there are going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. Here we also have ask your angels. By asking your angels, this talks about praying to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to Jehovah, the Almighty, His Father. From there, in your mind's eye, you can call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide you and to protect you throughout this entire situation. Why do you need to ask your angels? Because they want you to get more information. Get more information about this person, about the situation, about yourself. When you do ask your angels, intuitively, you will be receiving information as well. Here we also have be assertive. So when you get the chance to finally accept these big happy changes, let this individual know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. Because health is wealth, and you guys do not want to have anything wrong or negative with your health. No, you don't. I do have, for some of you that might be interested, the Holy Light package, which is a self-help package. You can relieve yourself from negative energies and feel energetically much more positive. I also have the chakra checkup, where I go into details and I tell you how many negative energies you have in your home, around your aura, even inside of your body. Once you get rid of these, you will energetically start to feel more positive. A lot of the negative energy then goes away. It relieves, it gets out of your chakra centers, and therefore your body starts to feel better as well. Chakra centers are associated with your body parts. So this is something that's important. If some of you do meditation, yes, you can do meditation. Focus on white light. Don't keep your mind blank or empty. The type of yoga instructions that I have, they are slightly different. So for those of you that are interested and that you do feel that this situation has been very drowning, not drowning, what am I saying, drowning, very draining, I have to say, some of you feel like you're drowning, just like this person was drowning with the illness and wellness card. That's depression. That card for me is depression card. Feeling that there are certain things that you want to achieve, but you're not able to because things are pulling you down. You're drowning below the surface of this water. So this is something that some of you might be feeling. You're feeling helpless. That's the feeling of helplessness. There is a lot of help out there. Definitely ask your angels. Get more information even from other people. A friend, a family member, a therapist, a doctor. It could be anybody online. But getting more information means that there is something right now that you are lacking knowledge of. There's something that you just don't know. Eventually somebody will say something and it will make sense to you. Eventually you'll be able to reach out to this person, and when you get the chance, be assertive. Set healthy boundaries. Let them know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. And do not let this person bring you down. Let's not repeat any type of health-related problems that you might have been suffering. Whether that's just energetic, whether it's spiritual, physical, any type. And Virgo, as some of you have gone through, this person might have overindulged. So again, be assertive, okay? Let them know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with, because this person might just want to come back as well and overindulge. But I do see them thinking twice about any type of action that they're going to take towards you. All right. They will think about it, and they will be wiser when they come back. Thank you for tuning in, for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated with any of you. I will try to write back as much as I can. With the grace of God, there's so many of you now. If I can't get to all of you, please forgive me. I do appreciate your support. Thank you all, and I will see you all again. All right then. Bye now.